Well, this is very exciting. Here's to the day.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm driving. Might it be under you?
Mama got a look at you and got a little worried. Papa got a look at you and got a little worried. Back you come back saying you know a little bit about every little thing they ever hope you never figure out. Getting ready to get down. Getting ready to get down. Getting ready to get down.
We are going to a photographer's place, Stacy, who is lovely. I've worked with her once before, and she's taking pictures of my paintings from this last year plus, and we're going to use those photos for different things, but in particular the book that I'll be publishing this year, and then also for other pieces of my work. And it's all kind of the culmination of the wrapping up of a phase of self-expression and play and experimentation that has proved to be a good bet.
I'm excited. We're excited. The camera's excited.
We go.
Gonna have this. I'm gonna try and get it as straight as possible so we don't have any weird angles.
Not knowing how to prime a painting using just the brushes, I know nothing about it. It's total play. So this piece or these pieces, well, the original was just to learn how to play with no rules.
Yeah.
And then to use this kind of to illustrate that you don't need to be an artist to create. And so it's the vulnerability of the share, and it's not about the product so much. So there are some in here that aren't finished. There are some in here where it's actually kind of a cool creation, but because it's 2 years old, there might be a spot where I might, if you could edit it, like for more consistent blue, for example, or
Oh, I see.
Come
on.
I started doing this painting this way. Exercises to turn it and see what then you see.
Mm-hmm.
And so then when I turned this, all of a sudden I saw a being that was like almost this angelic.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I was working away on it like this, and then if you dive in to certain spots. So what I'd also like to do in addition to the book, I think I'd mentioned to you, is turn these into a deck of cards that I could use in my facilitation
Okay.
stuff. So like in a breakout session as people leave, how are you feeling as you check out?
So do you,
I've reused the Canvi.
the Canvi, is that the official name? I'm gonna grab my coffee wherever it went. Set it down somewhere.
And then there are a few in here.
Are these like charcoal? Or?
Yeah. So I didn't know.
Oh, watch out! Here comes the beast. Oh, I like that one. That's nice.
So the ones that have
The pink.
the pink.
Find my coffee.
Yes.
Set it down. I don't know.
And you keep a lot of themes. And of routines, depending on the piece I'm working on in the book.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like you can tell when I'm juvenile, like when it looks like a child has done it.
Right.
I'm finding my way to something that seems to kind of evolve with me as through the recovery process, which is cool. There was a point when I realized I could use my hands if I wanted, that I could use water if I wanted. Realizing the freedom of no mistakes. Is that flat enough?
So where do you keep all these at home, or what do you do with them? Do you display any of them?
A few are
Swap
up on
them
the
out?
walls, and then a little spot. I don't know if you got upstairs at our house.
I didn't know.
So there's the upstairs hallway basically is my little studio. And so I just have them kind of leaned up against each other. This would be one that with age, or maybe that's me desperate with whatever color it has. I don't have no idea what's going on there.
Well, it looks like it's painted in.
It looks purposeful. When I first realized that I had some internal stuff to work with and get help with, one of the first things that I was assigned to do was create inner safe spaces.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and this was about 15 years ago, 16 years ago, and in that one, I envisioned myself hanging out in the trunk of a tree, sipping a nice warm cup of sap, and
Sounds
just,
nice.
yeah, no matter what the weather is outside. But there's a few like this where I saw this on TikTok, where you put a couple balls in black paint and then roll them around on the canvas and then find the painting out of that, and this is what came. So that's what all of these are, is me just
Experiment.
messing around, and then the something seems to come out of it.
And so, how long does it take you usually to complete a painting?
I usually have a couple on the go and I cycle through and go back to, so it totally depends. In the winter, it's my thing, and I think there's many reasons why there are so many stones you'll see. But I think that's part of it, is that I'm drawing where if I'd rather be with the earth, I'm painting it. So I might bang one out in one weekend.
Okay. This is like an alien to me.
I know, isn't it? I also see Cooper in there. Maybe that painting is very much Cooper expansion phase. I call that one the join up. I learned, I grew up with horses riding, and I learned that the connection with a horse is very much like the connection with your heart.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I got kicked off of one once when I was
that'll change
kind of
it.
like a first time experience.
Yep.
And so, and my mom also got bit by one right in the stomach. So we're like a little timid of horses.
Yeah, I know,
But-
that'll change it.
But yeah, no, like a few years ago, I had to go horseback riding for a photo project, actually.
Okay.
And yeah, it was good. And I went in Banff too. So it was
Wow, what a
nice.
treat.
Yeah, it was lovely.
That one represents Ireland Road Coupe. I don't know. It's too. Look, I see this as me inside out.
Well, yeah, it
Many of
reminds me of like chest cavity.
Yeah.
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 Butchering. like meat.
Well,
Hold on, wait. I just wanna.
I actually don't know which way this goes, but it doesn't matter. There's a person there. That person thought they were alone, and then there's the hovering of something going on. There's so much more for each that would be personal.
No, it's like a lonely beach kind of feel.
Yeah. I have no more words.
He's like, I'm done now.
It's fun. So fun. Is
I
that
like
too
that.
dark? Can you see
No,
it?
I like that.
I like this one too. This one.
It's relentless, so it's worse at night, you know. I had like neocitrin and melatonin in the hot tub. I'm like, I'm going to sleep now tonight.
The neocitrin sleep, that's a trippy one.
I don't
I had a friend who called me in the midst of a neocitrin sleep, and I guess that was wackadoo.
I feel like there's a little bit more shade. My clients see things. Oh no, not yet. Just because it.
So these last ones especially, I decided I'm trying to figure this thing out with two colors. And so It's only the blue and white that I'm working with right now. I'm in flow.
That's not what I
Must
wanted.
be meant to be there. Like there are little worlds, little fairylands in these little places. And that's, so when you ask how long, that's what sometimes, because I just go around and around and around.
How do you know when you're done?
I don't necessarily. Sometimes I just have to walk. This one I don't think is done, but sometimes I had to walk away. Because it's like, the other thing that I've learned is it's like doing your hair. You know, when you do it and you take that extra 2 minutes, it's not quite there, and you're like, oh, I just fucked up. I haven't done that since I was 18, but but if you take it one step, like this one, I took it one step too far. But we're gonna keep it anyway.
And why do you think that?
Because I tried to do something with the layering there, and it was better before. But the no mistakes, and that's part of what the no mistakes, I'm just gonna keep going, and then I realized, oh,
Yeah.
whoops.
And the only person that's gonna know it's a mistake is you, because like you telling me that, I would have no idea if it was on purpose. So just back up here, I take this arm and get just to like, yeah. I'll get you in the back there with your filming.
I got my pinky up too in that elegant.